Welcome. Welcome. I'm Monia Gates. I'm the artist behind Color My Dreams. We finally sorted the sound out. Some technical difficulties. Nice to see so many of you here. So tonight we're going to do the part two of the Hughnique fairy. We're going to carry on with the skin, do the eyes, the lips, and see maybe we can move over to the flowers. So let's start. This is where we stopped last week. So I'm just going to carry on from where we stopped last week. So we were busy layering all the different more fleshy tones after we've done the underpainting of the different colors. So I'm just going to carry on from there. So first of all, I need to add, if you look at the finished product or the finished face, you'll see that we've got to play with the complementary colors of purple and the brightness of the orange. So we still want to keep that and not carry on with too much of the fleshy tone. So we still want some of the color to shine through. Thank you so much. And thank you for the patience. So the first color I'm going to add this week is Lilac BC956. So I'm adding purple to the shadow areas because I want the brighter colors in the middle to complement each other. So purple is yellow or the warmer tones complementary color. So that is why I added to the shadow areas. Next is Chestnut PC 1081. Oh, thank you so much, Paula and Anne. I'm glad you like them. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Now we're just going to put some of the warmer colors back. So next is yellowed orange, PC 1002. I agree, Lizzie. I can't see Sherry doing that. Sherry, your coloring is amazing. Next is Nectar, PC 1092. And now you'll see that I'm starting to blend all the colors into each other because you've got them in the right places where you want them to be, but now you still need to blend them in so that they're not so prominent and patchy like a quilt. It's Nectar, PC 1092. It's just to soften them and give them a pinkish tinge for now. We'll layer some more colors just now. Next is Greyed Lavender, PC 106226. Sorry, 1026. Next is Beige Sienna, PC1080. Now we're going to turn down the pink tone and move it more towards the beige side. Which is very forgiving with the Prismas, is even if it goes muddy, you can always bring it back again with different colors. I find it a very forgiving pencil, where I think some of the other brands, it's not as forgiving when you lay down your colors. Well, it depends on the image really, Sherry. Um, Sometimes I would use a lighter tone to blend all the colors and then rework the darker areas. Where in other stages, it depends on whether it's gone too yellow or too pink, which color you would use for your blending. And say, for example, it's too orange and you want it to go pinker, then it will be Nectar. And if you want it, for example, more of the flesh gray pale tones, then you would use the Beige Sienna. So it really depends on where your image have gone at this stage. Bertha, I do that in my Patreon. Sometimes I show them where it could go wrong and how to fix it. I do a lot of damage control tips on my Patreon streams. Robin, my email is monia.gates, everything lowercasing, numeric 1 at gmail.com. Uh, this one is beige, PC997. So now I'm just reworking the highlights, but with beige first before we go lighter. So So you want to keep your lights, in this particular, I want to keep them warm. So I'm just putting a warmer undertone color below the highlighted areas. Hi, Robin. Welcome. Next is the Beige Sienna again, PC1080. So now you're just slightly going over your beige, blending the beige in. Next is a PC140 Eggshell. So now we move over to the lighter colors. And I'm using light pressure on this because I want to layer quite a bit. So the pressure is really important when you're using the Fabiano paper. Thank you so much, Chantal. Yes, mine too, Sherry. I love Eggshell. So next I'm just going to add some color to her face because in the eye areas it's normally a little bit more pink and a little bit more browny because I want to give her a prominent darker eyes. So I'm going to add Henna PC1031. So it's light pressure again. Next is pink PC929. Next is Light Amber, PC 941, because of all the pink and the henna that we've added, you want to add a brown that has a greenish undertone. So that's again playing with your complementary colors while coloring. So this is why I've chosen the Light Amber PC 941. Okay, so next we're going to use Pale Sage. I love this color on skin. It just really highlights it perfectly, and it complements all the any other color. I love using this one and Sky Blue Light normally instead of the white before you put your white on to get a real highlight on the face. So Pale Sage PC 1089. Now I'm highlighting the shape here by the tear duct and slightly going down to the cheekbone, and this almost like a little bag that forms underneath the eye. So I'm lightening to create the shape again. And here we have gone over the line. I'll just fix just now. I'm highlighting all the parts of the face that would normally be lighter. Next is beige again, PC 997. Now I want to highlight this section because the shadow is a bit too big here. She's got more light coming from the one side than from this side. So that's why we are highlighting this section, because we already put the shadows to create the shape of the face, and now we're playing with where light falls, because it's hardly ever just straight on the face. Like the shape of the face, there's always some light playing. Even though she's looking down, there's still some light reflections on her face. Next is Beige Sienna, PC 1080. Next is Sienna Brown, PC 945. So now I'm adding a reddish brown to the shadows. Hi Kenny, hi Mandy, welcome. Next is Lilac, PC 956. So next we're going to add some purple to the Sienna Brown that we've just done. And you'll see it will start to soften. And don't worry if you think, oh no, what is going on with this prominent purple? It will blend away just now again. So to soften it, we need to add some greys. First, I'm going to add some French grey to darken some of the purple areas, because I want the shadow to be not so much color. I need it to dampen the color. The French grey is 70%, PC 1074. Oh, thank you so much, Kenny. Bye, Berta. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for modding. I think before we carry on, let's concentrate on her eyes. And then we can carry on with the face again. She looks a bit like a ghost, and I'm scared I'm going to lose all the detail with my hand going across it. I know that people say put a piece of paper there, but I'm terrible with pieces of paper. I lose them. So when doing eyebrows, there's still some skin that will shine through. So what I normally do is I take Nectar, because it's a neutral, nice shining through color for skin and flesh. PC 1092. So first I'm going to just cover the whole eyebrow with Nectar. And then Beige Sienna. over it. Beige Sienna BC 1080, and then you'll see it's neutral. Then I'm gonna just sharpen my black. So when doing eyebrows, because this one you won't see so many details of hairs that you draw. So you can still draw them, but because the face is a little bit smaller, the detail will go missing. Mandy, I'm using Fabiano toned clay paper tonight. It's a nice thick paper, and it's also in a grey color, but I find that Strathmore is still the best, but it's a good second choice, and it is not can't take as many layers, but it's a really good second choice. So that's why I'm doing light hand layering, because then it still takes a lot of layers. So starting with the black, um, okay, let me show you here. Normally an eyebrow, you've got some short hairs, and then it grows like that when doing it, and then you normally pull the long ones curving sideways. So because she doesn't have prominent black eyebrows, so I'm going to give her a shade at the bottom of the brow, oh, maybe I've drew it too small. Let me show you again. You've got long ones in the middle, and then they normally grow like this, or most people's do, and then you have a curved one coming across, and then sometimes you accentuate some of the ones that's more prominent. So now I'm just giving her a dark shade at the bottom with the black. So I've drawn in the detail, and then I'm darkening the bottom of this brow. Oh, thank you, Kenny and Anne. And you're welcome, Mandy. Next, I'm going to add brown. So I'm going over the black with brown because she doesn't have black eyebrows. But the black will still give you the detail. And then I'm going to add Sienna Brown, PC 945. And then to soften it, yes, the dark brown was PC 946. And then the Sienna Brown, PC 945. I'm going to use Light Umber just on the edges. And then Beige, PC 997 on the edges over the Light Umber. Next is 50% French grey because your eyebrow casts a shadow. So just to add a shadow underneath the brow. And then Light Umber, PC 941, go over your grey. Hi, Maitu. Next is black again, PC 935. And I'm just gonna give her her eyeliner section and go over the eye fold. And she also has eyeliner at the bottom of the eye. But I'm just doing the corner and then very thin, almost like you can't see it. Really soft hand in the middle and dark on the edge of the eye. Next is Sienna Brown, PC 945. And I'm just giving a little bit of color in the corner of the eyelids so that it can shape. And at the bottom, and then Henna, PC 1031. Now, the henna, I want to do the tear ducts in the middle, in the corner of the eyes. Now, the white of her eyes is not really white. Those of you that's done my eye tutorial will know what I'm talking about. So, first of all, I'm going to start with grey. 50% French grey, PC 1072. The eyelid will cast a shadow onto the white section of the eye. So first put in your shadow. Then 70% French grey, PC 1074. Just fixing the one section of the eyeliner on that eye. I'm going back to my black. To darken that shadow on the eye. And widen the eyeliner. Now on this eye, the white of the eye, because it's catching quite a bit of reflective sun, I'm going to add Eggshell, PC 140, just in this corner. And in the opposite eye, because it's in shadow, I will add Sky Blue Light, PC 1086. Next is my 70% French grey again, just to blend it in. Now I want to do the color on her eyes. So next is Periwinkle. Oh, sorry, Periwinkle was PC 1025. And then Marine Green, PC 988. Next is Caribbean Sea, PC 1103. And now to dampen the color, we're going 50% French Grey, PC 1072. And then Jade Green, PC 1021. Now I'm lightening just the bottom section. And then Pale Sage, PC 1089. And draw little lines in the eyes. Now I'm going to do a shadow with 90% French Grey, PC 1076. I'm darkening the edges and the top of the color section of the eye. But you can make it any color you really want. And last color is black, shade in the corner of the eye. And then if you want it a little bit more green, just add more green or add more blue. This is the Marine Green, PC 988. So I'm just adding a touch of green to her eyes. 70% French Grey, PC 1074. I lost the shape there a bit. So then when you do her eyelashes, it will come together. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Next week, same time for part 3. And I hope you will all join us here. We can do a quick giveaway. Everybody can choose a number between 1 and 100. Go now. And you can win a page from any page from my Etsy store. Thank you, Paula and Mandy. Patrons, just remember the stream will start just now as soon as this one finished. Then we will carry on with the Selena page. So don't go too far. Is all the numbers in? Okay, so all the numbers in. Let's go. Go. Oh, no. Wait, let me just restart. There we go. 50. Who's the closest? 50. Not over or under, the closest to 50. Michelle. Congratulations, Michelle. You can contact me and PM me. I will, then you can tell me what you need, what you want, and then I will send you your prize. Thank you everyone that came out tonight and joined the stream. I hope to see all of you next week when we carry on with the face and the flowers and the hair, because the skin is almost done. Hope to see you all next week. Thank you, Mom, for being the mod. Thank you, Bertha, for being a mod for a little while. I really appreciate it. You are so welcome. Patrons, please don't go anywhere. We will start just now. Bye bye everyone.